Well, I need uranium, man. Hey, Tiger, what's up, buddy? I am like low on everything. I'm in really bad shape. I'm not ready for the raid. I'm not ready. Not ready for the raid. All right, I need some uranium. What do I gotta go hit? I don't even know. I got like 20 minutes to the raid starts, so. Hey, Mark Shutter, how you doing, bud? All right, so sector threat's the right color, I think. Uranium, 102s. There are still some on the screen. Info, and that's skirmish. I hear you, Tiger. That was a shocker, man. But hey, Dardrian. Yeah, I definitely want to hustle. Yeah, well, I know I saw him make a post a couple of days ago that he hadn't played in a couple of weeks. Did you get base parts out of these? Or, I'm sorry, what the heck did you get out of these? I don't even know. Hey, LA. That's uranium coming out of there. I didn't even think about it, but I probably could have put a crew on real quick. Let me do that real fast. I mean, I've got chests that I can use in a pinch, but, you know, if I can, I'd rather, you know, like, be a little bit more prepared than I am. My computer was like all messed up, and I've been working on it, and I actually am working on about 3 hours of sleep right now because I've been working on my computer. And it's like I didn't make an event because I wasn't even sure that I was going to be able to do anything, to be honest. White Star, what's up, man? I feel like I haven't seen anybody in like so long. It's crazy. I know I haven't streamed. Last time I streamed was Saturday, and now it's Thursday. And but I think it's just because I've done so much since then. You know. And I've had these computer issues. I've been trying to work on these computer issues. They started last week where I was having like frame rendering lag, or yeah, it was something weird. I didn't understand the issue. Basically, it had me like turning down all of my configuration settings, which I thought was weird because it didn't start happening until like a week ago. I might actually already be full. All right. Let's see here. Uranium 102. Let's see what this guy is. Working on arts. I'm glad you're doing that, LA. I really am. Hey, Glenn, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm already at 252, so I got room for another 140,000. Maybe I ought to see if I can get me some titanium too real quick. Yeah, you got somebody hit your base? Yeah, well, I get hit all the time. I was really surprised. I actually had, I think it was yesterday, somebody from G Daddy's Alliance went and hit me. Camo King. He was actually been a regular over here. And, I don't know. I was just really surprised that, they targeted me. Camo King. I think I'm just like low-hanging fruit for some people, you know what I mean? I'm not really all that tough. Oh my goodness. Compared to some of the big coiners, you know, everybody knows I'm not a coiner, so I'm like kind of like low-hanging fruit. And a lot of people think I'm a quick way to get famous too, so get that a lot. People messing with me for that. I actually heard that I had a fan. I had a fan that was planning on ruining my raid. Oh, you know, I should have figured it was you, Dr. Death. It won't let you change your name. It's as Dr. Death already taken. You know, it probably is. I can imagine if you went to twitch.tv/Dr. Death. There's somebody already there. And I bet he looks a lot like you, too. I bet he looks a lot like you. I just can't imagine anybody, you know, with the name Dr. Death not looking like you, buddy. Alright, let's see if I go get me a little bit of titanium real fast. We got like 10 minutes before the raid, folks. Titanium. All right, we'll go ahead and blitz this one. And we'll target that one with the You know, I've had somebody request that we do like a quarterly show. I know there's a lot of people that miss the BB show, and I'm one of them, believe it or not. I actually miss it too. It was so much work for me, and getting people to hop on and be a little more proactive as far as supporting the show was incredibly tough. And I think you have to have a bit more charisma than I have, because Liam's done an amazing job with TFC, and that might be what he's lacking. He has it, I don't, is the charisma, you know, not to mention the bottomless wallet. I guess that helps. You know, but you know, people just want to jump on and help him look good, you know. I had to do all the work myself to look good, and it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I'm glad you guys are here now, though. Yeah, Tiger had his hands full. Oh, what am I doing? I'm like out of practice over here. Yeah, but coming up with content and all that, I mean, they've finally done a couple of good things here in this last week or so. I got a hats off to GD Rakin for that. I'm not going to lie, I'm still skeptical, and I can't help it. It's just, you know, I've been around Kixeye and Battle Pirates way too long to not be skeptical. And I kind of feel like, you know, all of these things are great, and they're going to earn them some goodwill, but what do they always do with all the goodwill that they earn? They crap all over it. You know what I mean? And they make you regret every bit of it. And I kind of feel like when it comes right down to it, you know, Kixeye and the monies is something's bad's going to happen there. They're not going to make enough money, and then I'm hoping that they don't find somebody else to take over that's willing to make money, another Aruspix, you know. Aruspix was great. I think he had a lot of great ideas trying to make the game fun, but sadly, all of that fun he wanted to come at a cost, and I just don't know, man. And I don't know if Kixeye knows what a state of the game is. It's because they're always talking about how their state of the games, about what they're going to do next. State of the game is supposed to be about what they've already done. Well, I want to, you know, what it is that they've already done. I want to know how they feel about things that they've done. That's what I want to know. Are they happy with where the game's at? That's what I want to know. I want to hear them say the state of the game is strong. I want to hear that. Hey, Kimmy. I have no idea what happened. He just kind of disappeared, didn't he? Well, I do have some tips for everybody. So I know right now for all my viewers, which I didn't put any events up, and I apologize for that. I honestly was not confident I was going to have my computer issue resolved, and I'm really surprised at how well it's working out right now. For those that don't know, I was having like really bad hardware problems, like frame rendering issues, and it was hardware, it wasn't network, so I wasn't actually dropping any frames, but my screen was still freezing, but it was completely and totally on my end. And I couldn't figure it out. It looked to me like it was a hardware issue, so I'm not gonna lie, I was actually thinking I'm gonna end up having to spend a couple grand to get me another computer, which was sucking, right? Because I don't make a lot doing this. And but anyway, I went and just basically reset my computer, and which, believe me, that took some work too. And maybe it actually was having me think that there was even more problems with my computer. But actually, when I finally ended up getting everything going right, I mean, it seems like it's a lot better. I was dropping before all of the work that I did last night, or this morning, aka this morning. I was at 6% frame rendering loss. All right. I was at 6%, or over 6%. Now I'm at like 0.1 or something like that. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. A lot better. Looks like I have dropped some network frames today. 454 so far, which is 1.6%. My rendering lag, I'm at 136 frames, but it's out of 680 frames, so it's a 0.0% still. So, Corey, what's going on, man? Yeah, Kilted Pirate, what's going on, buddy? What's that? Now, a lot of my Stream Deck, all that stuff, everything got wiped out. I even had to like redo my overlay and everything here on the stream. I had to do everything this morning, and I was a wreck. I was a wreck trying to figure it out. All right, tips that I got for everybody. If you do not have a completed fleets, if you don't have a completed fleet, the first thing you should be doing in this raid is going for tokens. I didn't make a spreadsheet, so I didn't calculate how many points I needed. I didn't calculate how many points I needed. All right, so that's 2 minutes. That's 28. You got a spreadsheet coming up? Awesome. I did see there was somebody that put out a spreadsheet, and I didn't go in there. I really put very little effort into this raid so far. I've been so busy with my computer, and I've not been excited about the raid at all, to be honest. And but I'm gonna try to do what I usually do. We got 5 minutes into the raid right now. 4 minutes it says up there. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, if you're watching this on YouTube later and you want to fast forward, jump forward 4 minutes, you definitely can do that. But let's see here. Let's put that down. That's good. Put that on top. Wow, look at that. I'm already at like 2.5 gigs of RAM almost. Criminy. All right, everybody can hear me good over the music, I hope. Oh, somebody's going to come on here and say, "Where's your glasses?" I got them right here. Yeah, I did update my Hydra. Well, I updated my my build for the Buccaneer in here, just so everybody knows. If you're interested, now Buccaneer, if you say the word Buccaneer in chat, that's 2 C's and 2 E's. All right, Buccaneer, you'll get my build. It's a keyword. It's my keyword system is how it works. So you notice if you just even casually mention Hydra in a sentence, you get a link to my Hydra build. And these aren't actually completed yet, so I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm working on it. All right, so fire archer turrets. So these ones right here are the ones that shoot out. It's like a rocket type effect. Sprint countermeasure works on those. We actually do have Aussie RPG. He's a regular on my stream. I saw his build when we had an opportunity to do some, I guess, in-game testing or whatnot, and I was really impressed with his, so I went and adopted some of his strategies. Where basically I have like 3 ships equipped with sprints, and then 2 sprints each. And then I got the Legion Inferno. They're adding that to the Buccaneer target this month. It wasn't in there last month, so I know a lot of people probably were just not putting any phalanx on their Buccaneer fleets. Well, it turns out you need it. And I've got 2 ships with 2 each of those, and the specials are equipped for that too. You will see the 3 different types of I guess they're calling them emitters on here. So obviously the one with the little flames in the icon is the one that does damage to you. Those actually deal damage just from you being in the aura. I know I don't think the Buccaneer can outrange those, so the Buccaneer's got to be really equipped to handle that radioactive damage, and you know, as best as it can. The Hydra, I do believe, can outrange it, so but we'll see how all that goes. Yeah, it's like the R in the Inferno. If you got a hyperlink, Tiger, you can post it in here and even put it on a keyword if you want. Here's what I do have done so far. So, obviously I've got 2 Hydras that have got nothing, right? So those are kind of useless. I have 2 Hydras that are pretty well done, and I did go with the siege capacitor CIC on these, mainly for the extra range, the 5% radioactive range, and I do have 1 support ship, which is going to be the Blood Hydra. It actually will heal your other Hydras if I recall correctly, and oh, I'm sorry. I have the Mercy CIC. That's why it heals. And it's 100% efficiency, so it's basically just extra armor points for all your other ships. It'll bring them up to 75%, or if they fall below 75%, it'll try to fix them. But this right here, I went just a straight. I went all countermeasures on this particular hull, so it's completely there for support. It doesn't matter if it's in front, back, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I got that tactical insulator in there, but I probably don't need it. I think that was something that we heard about, like mid event, where it seemed like they were misleading us at one point to put this stuff on, and turns out to be ineffective. We'll see. It started. All right. Oh, there it is. We got Hydras Den, Buccaneers Trap. So. Just looking at the prize list real quick. Wow, this is weird. I guess it's because I don't have the stuff on the right side that I have to buy off the right side to open up the next one. Usually, I can't help but feel like just because I have it's on the left side already. Usually they don't lock it quite so tight like that, but they're doing it this time. So that's locked, so I actually have to claim the Inferno Dragon first. So it's going to cost me 20 million just to get started. I hate it that they do that, but you know, at the same time, I guess I get it too. You got to make people want to get it. So yeah, it's going to cost me what, 20? There's 32 million, 40 million points before I can start claiming anything in the lock store. There is the new Executioner 2 is in there. It should be a base turret, I believe. New thermobaric casing also for your base. And which obviously these are things that you definitely want. Looks like we have a new reinforcement, Zenthonite reinforcement for your base as well, and of course we do have some more radioactive charged armors for your ships. Those are all in the locked prize store. I kind of recommend everybody go straight for the tokens down here, and then start working on stuff down here if you need to get it. Looks like. I know there's probably going to be a few things down here I haven't got. I haven't claimed any of the chameleons yet, and it looks like we have a new chameleon in here to claim. And the Blood Hydra, let me see. I do have one of those, got it built and all that. But anyway, I guess enough of this. You guys probably want to see what the targets look like. Optimized chain gun loader. What is that? I feel like I should be able to click on details right there. So it's for journalists only. All right. I haven't got any chameleons. I haven't even won the blueprint yet. So, but anyway, Let's go ahead and get started on this thing. All right, so Hydras Den. Hey, Exile Irish, how you doing, buddy? That time of the month again, yeah. Sounds horrible when you put it that way, Scuttle. All right, so Hydras Den. Let's go see how good my Hydras do. Now, granted, I only have the 2 of them built so far. You know what? Let me cancel this real quick and start it back up so it'll be half. All right. This is going to be kind of the maiden voyage for these ships right here. It's the first time in a raid target because last month I didn't have any, and now those are what I have. Kind of hoping they're going to be okay. We'll see, I guess. All right. Let's go ahead and first take a look at the target real quick. So obviously, we have these drones that come out and they drop all these emitters. You get too close to the drones and they start firing some kind of crazy-looking projectile at you that looks like it's going to send you to another, like, universe or something. I don't know, but... So we got all these crazy emitters. You should be able to pick these off, I think, with the Hydras, if I'm not mistaken. Now, it looks like I'm already being debuffed. You see that? And I got like the debuff icon on my ships. Something's debuffing me. No clue what that is. Alright, so far it looks like I'm shooting these things down pretty good. Nope, not that time. I spoke too soon. It was actually probably waiting for me to speak because it's rude that way. And they have those missile turrets behind everything. I don't want to sit on the fire because I don't know how bad it's... Oh, that's going to be. That's horrible right there. Yeah, watch out for those. All right. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and head around on the outside. I'm not going to go on the inside just yet. I'd rather not be surrounded. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go on the inside. Something you might even want to consider doing is actually retreating and coming back in because I done gave up all of that charge that I did have. I got yellow. That's radioactive, isn't it? Man, that slowed me right down, that ballistic. Well, I probably shouldn't have done all that. Let me go ahead and retreat and get me a charge back on here. Yeah. Ricky Ruru, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, good advice, bud. Ricky Ruru. Everybody listen to Ricky Ruru. All right, looks like we got an adventure starting up in the chat. If anybody is interested, if you wanted to see how much credits you have, you type ! Credits in the chat. You can go anywhere from, I think, 10 to 1,000 credits. And to do the adventure, and then if you win, you can get 30% back plus all your credits that you put in. So I think it's always fun when you have more folks doing it. All right, now I do have a yellow and an orange. I have ballistic and radioactive in here, right? Excuse me. I don't like that I'm instantly debuffed. Having that debuff icon on my ship and not knowing what that is, you know what I mean? Does kind of bother me just a smidge. Let's go around and get that missile. And it looks like my #1 boat is pulling ahead. So whatever it is nerfing my combat speed a little bit. I do have on my #1 ship that one field resistance thing. Man, I'm getting my butt kicked in here, guys. My charge is about gone again. All right, now we have this intelligence lab back here. Let's see what happens real quick. I'm really just curious if that's going to get rid of my debuff, whatever's happening. It did. My debuff just went away. Crap, man. I just got zapped again, man. I freaking like this is like a little bug zapper. Nailed me. Man, I feel like everything just wants me dead in here. It's terrible. All right. Let me go back out. I'm gonna come in from the top and see if it's a better strategy. I thought about trying to weave through the whole thing, but now I'm actually thinking maybe I need to go all the way around. But getting that blueprint lab out of there, the intelligence lab out of there was, I think, a good idea. There's too many things to shoot at in here other than what I want to shoot at. It's freaking crazy. Alright, now this way right here, I got like these two ballistic turrets that I gotta go slow for. Look at these freaking missiles inbound. And I think I just shot them all down too. That was awesome. Awesome. I didn't shoot any of those down though. Don't park on the fire, bro. Oh my goodness. I got nothing left to shoot at him with. Something just happened. Did I just get too close to everything? I think I did. Something bad just happened, folks. I missed it. It happened so fast. Yeah, new kid. How you doing, bud? Yeah, countermeasures were, I thought were doing pretty well. They seemed like they were more 50-50 though. Seemed like they were more 50-50. Might not be a bad idea to have two of them. 2 countermeasure ships and 3 with launchers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man, but I just got zapped. It was horrible, man. I got dragged into the freaking woods by Man Bear Pig, and everybody just watched and chat, man. You guys, terrible, terrible. Hey, did you put a keyword or anything like that on that tiger? All right, now I'm not generally going to do this. I don't have any kind of like grease monkey cruise, but you know, I don't mind coining a repair one time. When it comes down to the raid, I'm probably not going to do this though. But yeah, we got 10 coin repair here. This is the reason why I can never say I did it coin free, because I always spend a little bit on the warm up stream. I always do a little bit on the warm up stream, but it's okay. It looked like it was a tiny URL already, man. Obviously, I'm going to get better at this, so I don't want anybody thinking that, oh yeah, this raid is too hard and, you know, only coiners can do it. No. I mean, obviously that usually is the case, right? But, I mean, I do believe it can be done. And people usually find a way to do these targets fairly cheaply. Wow, there's so much stuff over here. I don't see any more of the short range ballistic ones, so. Thing you got to watch out with these ships, though, is the range. You got your minimum range and maximum weapon range. If you get too close, you can't shoot at the targets anymore either. So you don't want to get too close. So they really keep you pinned down at a range. So I'm not a big fan of that weapon. I really didn't do any kind of math to figure out if there was a better weapon or not. So shame on me for that, I guess. But you know what? Since I'm not doing the BB show anymore, I kind of really trying to do a little bit more with my time. And really trying to do a little bit more with my time, so. All right, let's check out the other one, the Buccaneer spoon, real quick. Or the whatever it's called. I want to call everything the Buccaneer boon now. It's terrible. All right, let's just go put it all in there. Buccaneer's Trap. Alrighty then. So let's check out the points real quick. So raid points, I am currently sitting at 3.5 million points. So I got, looks like I got 1.5 million bonus for completing the Hydras Den. That would have meant that I got 2 million points for the target itself, for all the stuff inside. And I'm guessing the same thing's going to happen here. They did the same thing again this month that they did last month. And I told them they wouldn't have to worry about me attending any more of these town hall meetings if they did the same thing again. And they did the same thing again, where the completion bonus is worth more than the targets. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't even get close to. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this particular strategy right here. Not a big fan of that strategy whatsoever. I liked it better when it was 2 million completion bonus. Now I have 2 fleets this month because I instead of finishing a fleet, I decided to go ahead and get a second half a fleet done, which is where my Hydras are. But I'm not a big fan of the big completion bonus on tier 7. Not a big fan of that at all. Instant. I'll check that out, Exile. I'll check that out, buddy. Let me finish this one. Oh, you know what? I do have. Let me get this Buccaneer out of here. So I got a Buccaneer's boon currently in my shipyard. All right. So this is one of my sprint countermeasure ones. I was trying to finish it up. I do have. I don't know if everybody took advantage of the second FM, but yeah, let's do this real quick. So speed up. I got 1 hour. A 1 hour. And what the hey? Let's go ahead and buy us a 1 hour token in here too. 1 hour. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and put the 1 coin on there. I feel like I did really well just there. Did I just throw away a 2-day token? I think I did. You know, I'm sure I can put a ticket in for that, but it's not going to make any freaking difference whatsoever. Because that's how Kickstarter rolls. I'll still put it in. I'm still going to put it in. Not enough space in the dock. Crap. Alright, let's find something to scrap. Alright. Man, that makes me mad. I think I just threw away a 2 freaking day token, bro. Yep, I did. Mad. Alright. Let's get over it. Alright, so anyway, right now I've got 4 Buccaneers. I got 2 of them with Phalanx 4 and 2 of them with sprints. My other Buccaneer Boon, the flagship that I'm going to build, is going to have sprints on it. But let's go ahead and get this thing underway. Yeah. Man, those subs suck nowadays, man. Everything I use them for, they die. Somebody sniped me the other day and I didn't even care. I had them out on the map. It didn't faze me a bit. I did not even care. I just left them out on the map. Somebody sniped them and I'm like, all right. I was like, whatever. I only repaired them because I had time. But they do suck these days. All right. So this is the Buccaneer's trap. Alright. Alright, I think what I'm going to do first, just looking at the map, I mean, it's not like you got a lot of options on which way to go. You have to go down the middle here, right? But I'm going to clear this out up top here first, and obviously I'm going to get this island. I'll probably come over this direction next, and then work my way in. Alright. Dang, man. I threw away a 2 freaking day token on instant repair, man. Well, it was like 11 minutes. I put down a 2-day token on like 11 minutes on a build. Unbelievable. Now, the particle accelerator, or peak acceleration cannon here, is much like the particle accelerator cannon, how you get that big burst. So, strategy I did last month was, as I would wait, and I would take 1 ship and send it in at a time. I'm not going to do that this month because I need the countermeasure support, quite honestly. So I'm not going to do that this month. But, you know, if ever I get ready to come up next to a, you know, a saturated area like this right here, obviously you got to prep the area first. So if you got like oil platforms or anything small in the way that you need to get out of there, go ahead and get it out of there. See, I'm being debuffed here. I got that debuff icon. That means there's an intelligence lab somewhere out here that needs smashing. It's all the way in the back here. Go figure, right? But anyway, so if you just wait a few seconds, you may be able to go in here and light that thing up. Bam! See that? Now we go ahead and start prepping some more. Go ahead and prep the next area. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and try hitting this area real quick. I'm going to try to come straight down on this turret right here if I can help it, because I don't want to hit none of these other buildings. I want the maximum splash. You know what I'm saying? Maximum splash. Pow! Sucker! Take that. That was awesome. All right. He can count like 20 seconds, whatever. You know. Bunker bust the intel lab. I wonder if you can do that. I mean, all I have loaded right now are small long pinches. I'll drop it on there just to see if if it makes my icon goes away. Let's just see what happens. Nope, nothing happened. My icon never went away. Things got supreme pinch resistance. All right, let's go ahead and freaking nuke this next area. Kapow! Prep, prep, prep. So far, I feel like I'm doing all right. All right. I just got these two missile guys down here. Let's see if I can nuke them. Nuke them, nuke them, nuke them. Man, I actually caught both of those. That was freaking awesome. All right, let's go ahead and prep the next area. Oh man, my sprints freaking did awesome on that one. You see that? That was sweet. Let's do it. Pow, that's it? Come on, man. Give me some. Where's the big stuff? Oh, there it is, finally. Alright, probably could retreat and come back in at this point. This one right here, I think my next one I might come in and try hitting this one right here, because I'm not going to be able to prep that. But if I hit it and the splash is good enough, I might be awesome. Might try coming at an angle too, because I don't want to be in two fields if I can help it, because I'm pretty sure those fields stack. Yeah, Ricky Roo, it's the new target, buddy. Load of BB. Oh man, Exile, I read that too late. Crap. I'm sorry, buddy. Let me let's go back out there. Let's see what I can do. I don't even know if I have any bunker busters. Let's see what the loadout is. Yeah, I don't even have any built. I got a Daisy Cutter XL even. That one does 38,000, 34,000. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only 1740 versus buildings. That's not crap, bro. All right, I'll go ahead and build one. Bunker busters versus buildings. This one's 2,600, 7,600. You want me to build a big one? Should I build a big one? That's 32,000. I'll go in the middle first. I'll do one of these first. It won't be right now, so you'll just have to check back with me. But we'll build one, and we'll try it out later. Type Buccaneer. Somebody type Buccaneer in chat for him, for Troy. How you doing, Mr. Senior, sir? Ah, thank you, Exile. Thank you for that, buddy. There you go. Troy, that's what my plan is. I don't have the flagship yet, but there's what my plan is so far. Man, what weird pathing. Look at, where's he going? I know these guys travel on a grid, but sometimes they just go off in weird directions, man. But at least they're doing it together. All right, now I should have a particle accelerator blast stored up, I think, by this time. Let's just see what happens. Kapow!
Oh, yeah.
All right. Killing it. Hey, Dark Child, thank you for the host, bud. I got no music. All right, let's back it off a little bit here. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get in here close to the land because I want to hit turrets first. Pow! Yeah, baby. Woohoo! All right. Man, there's a lot of little stuff left in here to kill. Try to get my angles right so that I'm hitting the turret first, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I waited long enough. Maybe I didn't. Finally. All right, definitely want to stay low because all of these shipyards and docks up here. So definitely want to stay low because I don't want any of those to trigger. So it looks like there's a little bit more strategy involved, I think, with the Buccaneer boon. I kind of felt like I got mauled in the Hydra target. Yeah, there it goes. Here for the kapow. Was it still active? I thought I saw it go away. All right. Now, so those are the two tier S targets. Points. Now, I did spend 140,000, but I am at 10 point whatever. I would be at 11 million. I would be at 11 million, I think. Which should be the 4 million here, 7 million between these two. Each one then would be worth 1.5 for the bonus, to probably 2 million points inside of each. So that's the breakdown on tier S. Let's take a look at the leaderboard real quick, because that's always fun, right? 152 million. I'm already in 67th place. 67th place. Leaders at 152 million already. Always amazes me. Always. Every time. Amazes me. Now, I am doing something awesome today, folks. I do apologize. It looks like I am dropping some network frames. Obviously, that's generally an internet issue. And I don't know what could possibly be up with my internet. But anyway, you know, as part of my Valentine's Day treat to my wife, I know that was yesterday. But I'm taking her whale watching today. So we have to leave in like 30 minutes. I broke my ships apart, and you guys may have noticed that had I not, it would have taken me. I'd been waiting for several minutes. Before doing A-sets. Hey, Phil, what's going on, buddy? Demi, how you doing? Yeah, that is a good strategy as far as ship. I assume that you're talking about, Demi, is sending your ships in one at a time. And it worked really good last month, doing it that way for me. This month I'm not quite so sure because I'm really leaning really heavy on my countermeasures. So it's like, you know, I kind of need all of my ships there. You know what I mean? I feel like I need all my ships there. Yeah, only a game, not only a fame. But yes. That's right. It is only a game. All right. Now, somebody suggested that I could go out and hit the next tier targets. Just so you know, in case you didn't know, just a little tip for everybody. If you go over here and you select your raid button, and you want to, if you want to filter something and keep it saved, you know, when you exit your map, your base, and all that, it forces a save, so you can actually save your filter choice. So 81, 83, 85. That's what I'm going to hunt real quick. And but if you do that inside your base, go out, it saves it, and that way, you know, every time you go in and out, you don't have to like do it all over again. If that's a problem for you, it might not be. You might be doing stuff that you already need to, like subconsciously and all that. Well, look at that. Here I am saying all that stuff, and they're... Wait, I got it checked here. I see one right here, but yet it doesn't have the big mark on it. How weird is this? Graphical error, right? Yep, you can find them in the locator. That is correct. My Hydras are armored. Medicine Man, how you doing, by the way? They are armored. All right, so this is an 81. Let's take a look at it real quick. Familiar target. We've seen this one before. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm looking at all of the small buildings that are surrounding the turrets, right? And we have all of these emitters, okay, and oil platforms and all that. Those things are configured in such a way where they're set up to ignite your particle accelerator boom before you actually get to a turret. And so if you want to avoid that, you do have to run it a certain way. All right. Yeah, if you want to avoid all that, you do got to run it all a certain way. So you see how we got oil platforms over in front? So this means you want to attack this cluster of turrets from the back. It'd be the most effective way. Okay? So my plan right now is to go in to the top, hit this right here, try to prep this area as best I can before coming in. This part here kind of sucks because they actually do have a turret way out here away from everything. That's kind of going to mess up my strategy. I probably should have tried prepping this guy here out real quick too, and I didn't do that. So there's like another particle burst that I could have used. There are 3 start-off points to position your bucks, and you will auto the target from the start point for instant repair. And this target, Exile? Yeah, killing it. Killing it. All right. All right, so he's saying you can start with the bucks and auto these things for free. I guess it was that way last month, Exile. Awesome. I just appreciate that, man. I don't feel like the BB page gets enough love these days, man. I know we're not doing the big show anymore, but I do often wish that we got a lot more love than we do currently get. I know parking on the fire is always bad. I just saying, I've seen a lot of charge go away too, man, already. Yeah, I don't know about instant repair. Mine aren't instant already, I can tell you that. All right. Yeah, you might want to post your builds with that too. Because I have a feeling mine aren't doing it. All right, now what I'm doing, just so you know, just to keep track of the clock on my ship, is I'm actually just watching the retreat bar. I know it takes 30 seconds to fill up. So if I watch it fill up, then I can get a general idea of where I'm at as far as my my next particle blast. I'm just gonna go ahead and start prepping these out a little bit. Man, all of these. I mean, I'm gonna sit out here and get shot, keep getting shot by ballistics, man, if I don't like get in here and do something. Oh, those can be outranged a little bit. Looks like it's a lot easier to reach from the top. Yeah, that's not instant repair for me, buddy. I can tell that already. And then, now granted, I was driving, so maybe that's where I went wrong. That's one thing I'm going to start. I need to remember to start doing on my streams at the top. I'm always going to put whatever I put, and I'm going to say the wrong way at the end. That's going to be like my new thing, the wrong way. Yeah, it's not quite instant repair for me. So this is going to be about 8 minutes a piece. Actually 9 minutes a piece. 9 minutes a piece for these ships. I'm just going to go ahead and go back out. I'm not going to coin another repair on them. All right. Events tier 7. Nice. I'm glad it's working out, Axeman. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of prep work here. Man, they're dropping them things all over the place. All right. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to reach this guy. See if I can reach that guy. Yeah, it worked pretty good. Of course, now I'm gonna have this guy freaking shoot crap at me. Oh man, there's like more freaking turrets up here. Christ. Quit shooting me, man. All right. I feel like my countermeasures are doing really well. Dang it. Let's get all this little stuff out of the way. Man, it's like, I know the angles are weird because it's like fake 3D and stuff, but it's like, sometimes it just seems like it's really, really off, the hitboxes. Yes, it's just not going to work out well. Not how I want it. Yeah, I am off today. I'm off today and tomorrow. Check the BV page, Phil. Jabal Sackett, how you doing, buddy? Got way too much stuff hitting me already. All right, I'm watching my retreat box up there. I'm going to basically come in. I'm going to try targeting this emitter right here and see if I can use that to splash out everything up here. Obviously my angle I come in has got to be important, so I'm about 25 seconds right now. I should be able to get a blast. It didn't work out like I wanted it to, and of course it didn't. So cancel that, folks. Cancel that idea. I definitely want to thank Aussie for the build, so the build ideas. Up. Now, if you ever get your Buccaneer boon built for these, they that also repairs. It repairs your other bucks. So, all right, that was an 83, folks. 83. Now I need an 85. If you do have a problem with snipers, a lot of times just putting down a bookmark will help. Helps you get a little bit closer to the target, and it can help a lot as far as getting sniped. If you're having to deal with snipers, I have to deal with snipers often. I had a word through the grapevine that I had somebody who was looking to mess my raid up, and was planning on targeting me for the event, so they could be here on my stream. All right, let's go ahead and get us a little prep work done here real quick. Now, I know last month using Skyfire carriers was a strategy a lot of folks used. Using Skyfire carriers because they would basically chain off of some of these buildings without killing the buildings. And it seemed like it worked really well. I don't know if it's going to work well this time or not. You know, I don't know what changes Kit Size made, so can't really say for sure. But I mean, you can't kill the whole target, but you could maybe kill like one structure. And if you're having a hard time, you don't have any of these siege fleets, you know, that could make the difference between you having a raid that you're happy with versus one that you're not. So let's go ahead and see how many of these other targets here we can kill real quick. All right. All right, I'm going to try to back off a little bit here. Hopefully shoot down some of these stuff. Let my retreat button load up. I'm going to come back in and hopefully give them a good splash. We'll see. Hey, mate, how's it going, buddy? Hey, take care. Feel good luck in the raid, buddy. I got like 127 viewers right now. I probably need to make it rain real fast for everybody. Let me see if I can do that. Make it rain. I'm gonna go ahead and go big this time, folks. I'm gonna go. Let's do 1,500. I just want to make sure I get all of you guys for coming on here and supporting my stream. I want to make sure you guys feel some love back. You know what I'm saying? I do play a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of other games. I do play games other than Battle Pirates, just so you know. I know Battle Pirates is like just really, really old, stale love affair, right? It's just something you do because you're used to it. And see if I can go over and prep this guy. But I got other games that I play that are a little bit more interesting, more fun, in my opinion. But Battle Pirate still has its moments. It does still have its moments. Alright, so wait for my retreat button to load up. And I'm basically, I guess I'm going to come in here and just target one of these guys. I don't know. Where's my particle blast, bro? There's one. Alright, so I got all that cleared off. You go up here and prep all this stuff. Yeah, Battle Pirate still has its moments. Looks like we got an adventure going, folks. If anybody wants a piece of that, it's in there. Alright, let's see if we get us a particle blast. Yeah, baby. Waiting on my retreat to load up again, so I'm about 15 seconds right now. About 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and go on in, see if we can get a piece of that. Oh, that was kind of weak. There we go. That was a proper. All right, so I had about 11 million, I think, and now I'm at 14. So I basically got another about 3.5 million points for doing a tier 7 set, an 81, 83, 85. What other targets do we want to see? Let's go ahead and do a see where the leaderboard is now. We're up to 304 million, folks. 304 million. I'm now in 122nd place. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, 5 minutes ago, this guy was in first place with 152 million. But anyway, I guess, you guys want to see a blitz target? Hey, take care, Denby. You have a good one, bud. I guess real quick, we'll go down the prize list real quick. So, we have a new Forsaken mission ship. This is a new garrison hull called the Inferno Dragon. Hey, cool. I got some freaking emojis. The 60s are pretty much the same. Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here first, folks. So the Inferno Dragon, if you're... now, I don't know, how important this hull's going to be. I don't know if they're just coming out with a new world map target, or if this is going to be like total changes, right? So I guess we'll see. And now, so getting this hull may impact your ability to do the FM in the future, so something you might want to consider. Now, they are still offering the icebreaker, so I don't think the changes are going to be too drastic. Thank you for that follow, Malber. Appreciate it, buddy. And but anyway, and it looks like we do have a new rocket. We have a new rocket for that, and then there's going to be a new special here too called the RFX engine. The RFX engine, let me see, explosive reload, combat speed, and turn speed. So, I mean, it looks pretty awesome, quite honestly. I think it looks really cool. And then, of course, we do have other new stuff that we have is the Executioner 2. This is going to be a new defense platform turret. It uses 14,000 power. Range, 25 is the minimum range. 146 is the maximum range. But look at that damage, 374,000. That one is definitely intended to overcome a lot of these crazy high deflections we've been seeing. And so this does say it's limited, though. So it looks like we are only going to be able to get one, I think. No, it says 2. You can get that one twice, it looks like. And then we got Thermobaric Casing 4, which gives you more projectile speed and penetrating damage as well. And I'm confident the penetrating damage, you're definitely going to want that, because this game changes way too fast for you not to want more damage. You know what I'm saying? Changes way too fast. We do have a new armor as well. That armor points, 500,000 armor points. It looks like it's in the retrofit lab. Mine's are 15 already, so I got 37.1% on that. And explosive armor in your base is really, really important these days. If you don't have it, you're probably a farm. Quite honestly, if you don't have it loaded, you're probably a farm. Recently, I did go through and I went crazy on my base parts, and I probably spent like $6-7 million in a day. And but if you go in and check just if you have room in your power, as far as your power consumption, throw an explosive armor on it. I mean, honestly, I know people are using the Chaos chain guns these days too, which does every damage type. So there's not really much you can do about that because it's every damage type, unless you can have 6 armor slots on there, and I don't know what else to say about that. But other things you can do to get your explosive stuff up. See, I got explosive here, but I also have explosive overlay on my warehouse there because Basically, you get extra explosive building defense with that as well. If you do put this on your Outpost, Naval Lab, Advanced Lab, it's 50% instead of 20%. So it's something to consider, and definitely something to consider. Let me see. I actually do have. Oops, it's not what I wanted to click on. There we go. So on mine, I actually do have explosive overlay on my Advanced Lab for that 50% on my island. And splash defense, just so you know, the way that works is any damage that you would be taking via splash, the splash dispersion system, is basically that damage is going to be reduced by 15%. So if you're having one of those bases and you're having a hard time with your island getting splashed out by stuff getting hit in the front of your base, you need some of this. You need some splash dispersion system. And you can have 3 of those covering an area, and you want to have all 3. All right. So between the explosive defense, the explosive overlay, and splash dispersion system, that's basically what you need in your base these days. Apart from your ships, I'm not going to show you my ships because some of my ships are Alliance builds, and obviously I can't share those. But anyway. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for now, folks. I do want to tell everybody good luck in the raid, and definitely try to have fun. I know it's really, really tough these days, but, if you're interested in a new badge, Inferno Dragon Blueprint, you get that, you're good. You got the new badge. It's kind of cool looking. But I'm out. Y'all have a good raid, and hopefully I'll see some this weekend. I do plan on streaming whatever raid I do. I do have quite a few plans, though. I got going whale watching here. I need to actually get out of the house like in the next few minutes. And then I also have going to go see Black Panther tomorrow. So I'm out. Y'all take care. And like I said, one more time, good luck in the raid.
The price is wrong, bitch.